have arrived. Where am we? So, right here in Utah, it's windy, hopefully not too bad. Wind's coming from behind me, so I'm going to set up the shelter off these trees here. I'm going to slight slope this way, but I think we'll be okay. I have the Hidden Woodsman bag that I got, I don't know, 6 months ago. I finally bought it. Getting to take it out and really use it. I used it before. Having him out here and then being winter camping, it's going to be down to like 28, 29 tonight, and possible rain or snow. So it snowed a little bit on the way up. So I had to carry a lot more stuff. So yeah, I didn't think it'd be this packed, which I do have some extra crap in here that I probably don't need, but it's not like I hiked in super far, so not a big deal. I'm going to start working on getting us a little wind shelter set up and go from there. I need to eat lunch. I'm starving, and it is 12:30, so we're going to get after it, right, Bub? He doesn't care. I was going to do a gear video on this one to show you guys what I brought, but I decided not to this time. You'll see if you watch the video, you'll see what I brought, because I'm going to use it, obviously. I think what we're going to do is set up here, and then I'm probably going to build a long fire out front. I've never done a long fire before, so I want to see if that'll help us get some more heat. With it being as cold as it is, he's never been out in that. I did research. They said he should be fine with his breed. He got a little chilly last time. It was down in the high 40s. So I brought extra stuff for him. I do have an extra wool blanket in the truck. I brought a wool blanket for him, and then he has, I can't think, something to sleep on. Oh, his little bed. Sorry, his little bed to sleep on that we took to Arizona one time. So I think between that and the blanket, and then he's usually smashed up against me, he'll be fine. So the long fire should help, at least for a while. And then we'll see what's going on. So I've got a good dinner planned. I'm gonna split some good wood out here. There's plenty of wood back behind. I'll show you guys the scenery here, of course, as per usual. But yeah, it should be a good trip. My nose is already running, so it's gonna be a frosty boy. To the inside, one on the outside. Ye old taut line hitch. So there's my inside. Whoop. Then the outside. That was not a pretty display of not work there. Go. Good Lord. Snug her down and adjust. smooth. So I actually have a video on making the Adirondack wind shelter. It's had like no views, but if you want to check it out, go thumbing through there. So basically I'm going to go take a corner. I'm going to go to the corner one, and then one, and then two tie outs. It's a hot mess right now, but we'll get there. Same thing here. Two from the end. Stake it out. Look out. Move. Of course you want to try to lay down right where I'm working. I need a hammer of sorts. A little softer. I think I got this super cheap hammer. Solid. Oh yeah, that's not gonna stay. Tie that back in the back for now. I'm gonna stick up my front sides. I'm gonna try to tuck them in. Excuse me. Tuck them in a little tighter so that old sail and I have a little more sidewall action from the wind. I think it's me. I think the wind just likes me. So I don't really like how the sides are, the way it's set. It's kind of baggy, but I'm gonna tie the back out so we can tuck up in there. Problem is the closest tree is about 6 miles away. Hi, bubs. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna take a stick, run a line off of that, around the stick, down to the ground. Off of that, around the stick, down to the ground. Good idea? Yep, thought so. Excuse me, tart. The wind shifted naturally, so sharing on the tart. I'd like it to be a little higher. That's what. That'll do it. Alright, so I want my stake about yay. And I'm going to do a top line so I can adjust it. Wait. Oh boy. Maybe. I don't know if I have enough cord for this. Let's do this. Let's tie a top line. And then put it on there. Alright, in order to keep all this from blowing all over God's creation, I'm going to pull this little piece of ground sheet. I'm going to try to get him to sleep on the inside of me tonight, but I don't know that he will. So we're just going to kind of loosely toss that out just to hold that down. So we're going to sleep, bub. And we're set. So I have not eaten lunch. Let's take this axe out of here. Well, hello, puppy. I usually forget lunch, but I didn't this time. I made a spinach turkey wrap. I'm gonna eat this. I just realized kind of how much work I have left to do. I have to get firewood. There's little pieces everywhere, but there's not. You begging? I have to get big pieces. So I also want to make my chair, my little bush chair, so I can have that. I don't know. I'll probably do the fire about where the camera's at now. Yeah, don't look at it. So I'll probably do the fire where the camera's at now, and we should be able to get some good heat off of it until it dies out. Here, puppy. Here, pup. Leave him alone. Stop. Just kidding, it's a crow. Can't hear anything with this beanie. You probably can't hear me talking because I'm talking under my breath. So, I see some sticks and stuff up there. I'm going to go collect and make my tripod. And then, yeah, I'm going to make some beef stew tonight. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be some banging stew. And then Sam's going to sleep here. And I'm going to sleep behind him. Or maybe I'll flop it if I can get him to stay behind me, hopefully. I think I'm going to tie him off because people keep coming through here with their dogs and four-wheelers, and I can't wait to have my own property. So I'm going to eat and get back at it. Taking a little walk into the bush here. So there's this creek, that's Mammoth Creek, She Dry. There's a ton of stuff that's fallen down. Back over right there. That's probably where I'm going to get firewood. Collect some big sticks to make my chair. Got some colors still from the aspens, but not a ton. Look at him. Too bad he can't carry wood back up here. Yeah, just do whatever you want. Okay, so I think we're good on the long fire. I can go collect more later. It is, you can't see it, come on focus, 13:53, so, whew, I go all up in those hills and get this stuff. So these were healthy boys. I'm gonna buck up some of them into regular campfire, good Lord, I can't talk, firewood, and then the others are gonna be the long fire, the longer ones. You'll see. All right, so I got my Harbor Freight hatchet here, which is kind of unbelievable how good it is. I need to make a better sheet for it, but this works. This one here and that one are gonna be my long fire. Oh, look at you on your bed. And then this one I'm gonna cut up into firewood. Now, this thing's huge, like it's bigger around than my hand. It's got a natural check in it, so it should be easier to split. I'm gonna try to hit it there and split it first. If I can't, I might carve some wooden wedges. I don't know why I can't think. Wooden wedges and put them in here and split this apart and then bust it down into smaller wood and kindling and all that good stuff. So basically what's gonna happen, and you'll see it a little bit later, these two logs are gonna have the fire built in between them, and then it's gonna burn out. I also just remembered, it's gonna build a fire reflector wall to push the fire back onto us, so I gotta do that. Yeah, so I got more wood to get. It's okay, I'm not doing anything else. What am I gonna do, stay here? 2 o'clock, so I'll probably, about 4 hours before I eat. Should be plenty of time. Some hard stuff. You've seen me do this before. So we're gonna make our firewall. I got one tapped in there. Sometimes you want to chamfer the end. These smell really sappy, so they might catch on fire, especially with a long fire. That's okay though. I'm not super worried about it because it'll be fine. Yeah, be fine, right? Get my handy hammer here. I should have chamfered this one. She's a little rotten. What are you doing in there? You chilling? All right, getting there. It's going to be the same thing I tie everything together with, the Canadian jam knot. So you just do a regular knot in the end, overhand, do another overhand behind it, but don't cinch it down. And then you're going to take and wrap your cordage around, and then your tail comes up through the bottom. You'll know though, because if you don't do it right, it'll not work. So then what you want to do, cinch it down. It's going to have to travel that whole length though. So I hope you don't break this up. There it goes. Ow, got my finger in there. My fingy. Sometimes you got to kind of hold it because it wants to slide on this wood. It's enough to hold it. So I'm going to cut that off and use that for the other side. It's not a super high reflector, but it'll bounce some of that heat back. I don't want it too crazy. It's a little closer to the shelter than I wanted it, the fire, but I think we'll be okay. If he's laying up underneath there and it's out there, it's gonna be pretty warm, but as long as it doesn't come back into there. I'm gonna put the wool blanket on the outside edge, so if anything tries to burn, the wool's flame retardant. He's not entertained. Bup. I almost forgot to show you. I got this for dirt cheap, Coughlin's brand, little thermometer, because I wanted to be able to show you what the temperature was. So currently it is like 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I think I'm saying it right. So I'm gonna have that out here so we can see what it gets down to tonight. But yeah, I thought it was like $1. Can't be mad at that. It's a cool little thing so you can see what you're doing, because your phone doesn't work out here. Oh, man, Sam, Daddy's tired. Why don't you sit down? So, go over here. Oh my God, sit down. Good Lord. I'm waiting on you. Okay, so I got a new sleeping bag. I have a 0 degree synthetic. I wanted a 0 degree down because the synthetic gets to about 2 or 3 times this size. So I wanted one that was smaller. So I didn't want to pay for it, right? This thing is like, I think it's right at 3 pounds, pretty light. The other one's like 4.5, which isn't bad. It's not great, it's not bad. So this one's down, so I can't get it wet. Hydrophobic down, it says, so it's afraid of water. It is from Korea, maybe saying it wrong, Outdoors. Whole bag, 0 degree bag that small. It's friggin' awesome. So it was 180 bucks, it was on sale. You know how I love sale stuff. So this thing, I need to get it out, fluff it up, compresses down to like nothing. It's nice and lofty. It's got ye old zip here. It's got dog hair in it from when I got in it on the couch, but I need to fluff it up so I can get some loft in it and it'll get really big and puffy. I laid it on the couch and like started sweating, so I should be good tonight. My biggest concern is you. So I hope he stays warm. I'm hoping between this raging fire, pretty close, maybe too close, and a wool blanket and him laying on this with a barrier, that he'll be okay. So we're gonna see. I'm just gonna lay this out and get it fluffed up. I do have a space blanket that we can put over him. I'm gonna set it out to the side so if he, I wake up in the middle of the night and he's like shivering, then I can wrap him up in that too. So I think I'll be fine. I'm probably just worried too much, but high five. Nice. Here's the setup. So got a space blanket underneath, a heavy duty one. I've got this new sleeping bag, which I am pumped about. And it was on sale. Thermo down. That is Paria Outdoors. I got the long version because I'm a long boy. So he is going to sleep on his little Cabela's North Flight duck hunting mat that I got from Max. I'm gonna be on that climate insulated Static V. And then we're gonna have a Rager right there. Puppy, sleepy, Rager. Already getting layers back on. It's cooling off. I hope it doesn't RAIN. Maybe if I don't say it, it won't. So I've got long johns on underneath these fall raven pants, and then I've got wool socks on. I've got a clean pair to put on tonight because I've been sweating on these. I see you. You're huge. You see his paw. He's like, hey, Dad. So I've got those on, and then I have, actually for $8, $8 friggin' dollars at Goodwill, I found a smart wool, merino wool base layer top that I got on. It's freaking green. It's awesome. $8. You can't beat it. They're $100. So I've been looking at those for a long time, didn't buy them. Was screwing around at Goodwill and found it, and it's in like great shape. So whatevs, get rid of it. It's mine now. So then I have a t-shirt on. I have my, you probably saw it earlier, Joe Robinette t-shirt. Stop, bub. God, I know. And then I have a Patagonia wool. It says merino wool, but it feels like regular wool, but it's not too bad. But it's pretty warm merino wool shirt on over the top. So I have a beanie, got a new beanie. I'm just like on this, I'm like, it's a new winter season. I'm getting some new gear. So I still have my other one, my gold one that I really like. I don't know how I like how this one looks, but it'll keep you warm. It's from BCO. It's made in USA, which is good. So we're not supporting China. We should support our own country. See, I got that. I have a pot tonight that I'm gonna make beef stew in. So I'll probably start the fire before long because I'll have to brown the meat and then put all the stuff in there to cook it. I was gonna show you guys. So my fire kit, right? It's got Velcro on the back. And you've seen that I have Joe's patch on there, but I got this skunk patch. I got my skunk. It's actually a merit patch for Boy Scouts. After my skunk encounters on the river, I decided to go ahead and get that. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So anybody that watches the videos will know what it means, and I know what it means, and it's kind of a neat little thing. Being a fire kit, maybe I should put a little flame down there. I don't know. I also brought a bunch of stuff on this trip. It's a winter trip. This is the pot, my little kettle, my fire maple kettle to heat up water. I'm gonna pretty much keep water on the fire the whole time.
I thought about making a tripod to hang it, but I haven't yet. I don't really want to do any more work because I'm friggin' tired. Yeah, got all that. Got the new saw. Got the friggin' ridiculously awesome Harbor Freight axe. I can't. $14 when I bought it, and like an hour's worth of work on that video I did, and this crappy sheath I made for it, but it works. I just made it real quick. This thing is ridiculous. It's a like laser. It just cuts through. Awesome. It works better than my Cobalt that I had first, my first hatchet. It's a little bit longer. It doesn't work better than my big axe, but that's a given. But for $14, like, you cannot beat that. Like, it's unbelievable. It's awesome. I love it. I'm gonna use the crap out of it, and I can beat it up, and I don't care because it's $14. So yeah, I got some onions, some potatoes, garlic, carrots, beef, and I already put the beef in the flour, and then I froze it last night so that it would be frozen all day, and then it could thaw during the day, and it wouldn't get too hot, and I didn't need a cooler. So I'm gonna do that and hang out with the boy. I got the journal as per usual. I'm gonna write, and then I'm probably gonna get this fire going soon. It's almost 4 o'clock now. It's gonna get dark about 6. The sun's already hitting the trees back there. So I think everything else will pretty much just be setting it in the fire. I don't want to build a tripod. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit here and chill. Been going all day, so I'm hoping that our traffic of people is down, and I'm expecting all these side-by-sides to come back down the hill, but that's okay. Okay, boys and girls, so a little different fire starter this time. I made this. It is a piece of egg carton, and then you stuff dryer lint in it, and then take an old candle, take an old candle, dryer lint, and dump it over the top so it's got wax in it. So I've seen them before, I've never really done them. So we're gonna give this a shot and see what happens. Sam's back. Biggest thing for your fire, obviously, is to have your stuff prepped. So I have little stuff, and it's almost like paper thin. So it's not pencil lead size, but some of it is, and then a little bit bigger stuff. And then we get the stuff underneath it, and I have more, I think plenty of wood. Another piece over there, so we'll see. Hopefully I don't burn this friggin' fire reflector down. Put that down on top of that. I guess I need to fluff. Okay, so it's got, for your tinder, you always want something that's almost hair-like, which has dog hair in it, because it's from my dryer. Thank you, Bubba. But, oh God, come on. So, initial review, they don't stand up well. Hi, booger. Just staring at me. So we'll get the fire steel here, down in it. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh, we got fire. I'm gonna keep going. Look at that. How about it? Oh, maybe. We need to. Oh. It's a quick burner. Let's try it again. Not my favorite so far. Tricked me with the old light and go out. Come on. I know you're getting plenty of juice because you're sparking here. Bruh. No cooperatado. So we're going to break out the storm matches. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why I carry so many options. I think I had better luck with the, with the tinder bottle. That ought to do it.
That ought to do it.
Just needed a little help. Do a little teepee this time. I never do that. I didn't know if it was going to happen. I haven't had that much trouble in a while, I think. But I went more curls route. That would have been easier if I'd done more of those. Those little fire starters, I don't know what it is that stuff did not want to light. Dry lint did not want to light. So yeah, not my favorite. A lighter or a match would have done it. Obviously, it did really well then. It's going, but I want the fire still, which is my preferred because it's mountainy and stuff, real mountainy. So he's mowing down. Yeah, the truck's right there. It's kind of nice, but anyway, I should have hiked out further in hindsight and went up in the Yondas. Anyway, so this fire is going, right? I feel like I'm gonna catch that on fire because that's really good dry wood. If not, it's going to the house. This fire is supposed to burn and then eventually, like over time, catch these logs with their bigger logs. So when it does that, that will end up burning out log fire. And then you have heat like the length of your body. About to get this stew going here, so little bag I made, little crafty Tony. This is now I feel ridiculous. This is a new pot. I actually got this because my mom came and camped, and we made soup, and we had to use our individual pots, which wasn't a big deal, but it would have been nice if I could have just made it for both of us in one pot, right? And then we could have like bowled it out and it'd have been a family thing, which we sat there and had it together. It was good. I decided not to make a video of that trip, just enjoyed it, hanging out with her. So we had a good time. We went to Lake Mead. It wasn't where we wanted to go. We wanted to come up here, but it was like 21 degrees. It was friggin' cold. I was like, I can do it. And she was like, yeah, I can too. And we're like, you know what? Let's just go there. So anyway, so I got this. It is a Stanley all-in-one cook set. It says it comes with bowls and ish. I have pre-chopped, smell that, onions, garlic, and carrots. I tried to do smaller because it's just me. I have potato two tates, some olive oil for the meats, and then these are dehydrated. I get these at Winco. It's dehydrated veggies and some seasoning stuff with it. It's like some onion flake and tomatoes, and it's just good to put in soup. It's a vegetable soup base is all that it is, but it's dehydrated. And then 2 beef bouillon cubes. I wasn't sure because I don't use these a lot. I just use broth, but I didn't have broth. This said for, I don't know, 2 cups. It needed 2 of these or something. So I didn't want to do this whole thing with broth. I wanted it thinned out. So I figured that'll be good. Plus you're camping. It comes with a ladle and a spatula and little lids for these and another bowl, and it's 2 bowls, and of course I don't need all that. So I have 1 bowl that I'm going to use to eat my soup out of, and I did bring that. And then I have a spoon, a spoon in my crucibles pouch. Spoon. I bent it. Been busy. I heated it up and bent it because I got sick of it was like as long as my possibles pouch. And so you had to like weasel it out of there. It was a pain in the butt. So I don't really eat a lot of the Mountain House ones. And if I do, I think I'll be okay. So now it fits a lot better. It's a lot easier to get in and out. So yeah, a little bit of heat, a little bit of pressure. So I got that. I need to get in the food bag. Big boy. Sam's watching me. Get in the food bag. Did I break my eggs? Nope. And I have, oh, it's still cold. So this is stew beef, and I tossed it in flour before I left the house. So I'm gonna get some oil in here and heat that up and get that good, like the crispies on it, and start making my stew. So that way we'll have it for tomorrow. So for brekkie, I have 2 eggs that I'm gonna cook actually in this pot. I'm gonna save some of the oil. And then I have Spam. Nobody likes Spam except for me and like 2 other people. Yeah, Spam's gonna be good. No pancakes this time. I have my classic s'mores kit. because you can't go camping without s'mores. And then I actually have a, I'm gonna make that right now. I have a hot cocoa. That's happening. That's happening. Yeah, I'm gonna get that going. I know I'm a dork. It's okay. It's all right. I can't do this seriously, like cereal. I need to cut up my tates though, so I need to do that. Put a little oil in here and we'll get after it. It's gonna be some beefy stuff. Smoke. And that flour's making it stick. Smoke my eyes isn't helping anything. Get in there. I don't have a traditional cutting board. Use a piece of wood. I like using my lead. Oh, I think the old side-by-sides are coming back down the mountain when she comes. See, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. Use the Victorinox Swiss Army knife for this. It cuts a little better because of the way that the grind is on the blade, because the Scandi on the big knife kind of pushes it out and it just kind of rips it apart, which it works. But if you have it, why not use it? So I figured 2 potatoes will be plenty. It's gonna be a pretty hearty soup. I think you can probably hear it in the background. The meat's going pretty good. Oh, I got my potato on my blanket. That's okay. It'll just have a little dirt. Not that it's probably got some ash in it anyway. Wipe that bad boy off. Oh, remember last time, so when I was at K-Bab, I said somebody's probably freaking out because I'm licking my knife. It was my mother. She told me when we went camping, stop licking your knife. I said, Mom, I'm a professional. If you lick it flat and don't curl your tongue around it, you won't cut yourself. And then if you do, I bet you won't do it anymore. So, I'm 34 years old. Gonna learn somehow. Ooh wee. Look at that. That's fantastic. It cooked faster than it did at home. It is a vegetable-y, oniony, garlicky, potatoey, beefy, delicious-y. I'm gonna eat it up. I'm gonna eat it up. Yeah, what's that from? Do you know? It's a comedy stand-up that would be totally outlawed these days. So Mother Nature thought she was gonna try to precipitate a little bit, so I wanna get ahead of it. Right now, our shelter stops right there. So if it rains, we're gonna get a little wet. I think we can pull that flap out. I usually tend to do this, but there's no tree close, right, to tie it? Here, what I'm gonna do, kind of sucks and it's gonna catch more smoke. It's already smoky in there, but I'm gonna pull that out and I'm gonna build a tripod with this ish and then tie it to the tripod. Fingers crossed. Huge mittens crossed. Yellow Mickey Mouse hands crossed. Time to clean up some sticks. That one's clean. I hear you. Careful, bub. All right, if you've seen it once, you've seen her 1,000 times, but I don't think I've shown you in a while, so we'll do it. It's just cordage, bub. He's like, what is that? Magical stuff. It's number 36 bank line. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna tie a bowline knot. So you just make a loop. You see it? Maybe. Just kind of make a little loop. Then you want to go up through it, down around it, back down through it. So it's like the rabbit goes up through the hole, goes around the tree, and goes back down through the hole. And that's not going to move. So then we're going to wrap that underneath our stickums here, a couple inches from the top, well, like 4. And then I'm going to put the running in through it, pull it all the way through, Oh, it had a bowline on the other end. Smart. So that, just get them secured there. So then I'm gonna do my wraps. Do like 4 of them, maybe. The trick is keeping everything together while you're doing it. 2, 3. Some people are all pretty about it. I'm not. 4. Okay. So then we gotta do, those are wraps, we gotta do the fraps. So then you wanna go down between them. And up the bottom. Pull it tight. Oh, she's trying to come hard on me. Down again. Up again. We're gonna do it one more time, and we're gonna do the other side. This thing is a loosey-goosey, but it's only got to hold a guideline. So that's up. So I'm gonna go around the back of that one and then come down this side, maybe. Come on. Caught on. Oh, somebody, moi, did not clean the branch enough. So didn't want to cooperate. Okay. That one. The fraps, I think, are harder because they, everything's starting to get tight. That's one. So we're going to do another one and then another one will be done. Break that off. That'll help. I like how I verbally process everything. It's because it's me and the dog. Hey. He's laying in front of the fire. Sorry, I thought you were trying to get my food again. You heathen. Alright, so some people tie a special fancy knot in the end here. I didn't think I'd have to tie it, honestly. But what I'll do is just go around this one and pull it through itself. Basically like a little overhand. Just to keep it from wanting to walk around on me. Swing bada. So there's extra cordage, but maybe that'll reach my tarp. I doubt it. It worked. So we definitely have more rain coverage. She is collecting some camp smoke though. Oof. Yeah, we got a little shake sonora, a little more there. It's a pretty cool camp, if I don't say so myself. And if I want to take that down, I can use the tripod to cook. Pretty nifty. How thoughtful. Puppy. You having a good time? Yep, gotta come tell me. And I'm blind. Got dark quick. Real quick. It is 6:15. Ooh, let's check our little temperature, the thermometer. Some red light here so I don't blow my looking balls out. Is this it? It is. Look at that. That's why I have a bright orange Possibles pouch. It is 40 degrees. Really? I can't believe it's 40 degrees. It doesn't feel like 40. Are you cold? I don't know. See, your old juicy mouth. I think you got into the onions and I don't know what his deal is. Go get some water. He's being needy because he's getting sleepy and he's ready for couch time. It's just a little thermometer, Bubba. Yeah, we're at 40 degrees. So I'm going to, yeah, I guess it is a little frosty. Got some good layers on then, I'm guessing, because I'm fine. Our fire's a little poppy. I covered up my sleeping bag with the wool blanket since it's fire retardant because I didn't want it to burn. There's fire, or water's been sitting on there since I started the fire. I'm gonna have sleep tea, and then I have the s'mores kit, and I have a s'more stick. So as soon as I pulled the top out, it started sprinkling for like 10 seconds, but still, like a sign, and sprinkled a little bit after that. I'm hoping it doesn't because I don't want him to get wet because then he'll like freeze. I don't have a towel for him. So the truck's close, but I don't want to do that. I want to have a good good night camping, so I think he'll be okay. He's a little antsy. I think it's the new environment, right? You're not getting couch time and Netflix. It's good for you, though. It's your mouth steaming. Ooh, steamy puppy. Yeah, I'm gonna get my tea going here. It's a gentle move. And a long stick this time for once. Oh, sugar pants. Put that back in there. Put it back in there. So apparently I did a rookie mistake and did not get it completely. Oh, look at that. Skills that kills, my friends. Now we'll let her melt for a second. We got me tea of sleep going here. I don't need it yet. It's I said it's 6:23. It's friggin' early. It's yummy though. So we're hanging out. He was laying down and then I sat down and he's like, no, let me stand up. Why are you drooling so much? Oh boy. Oh boy. Boys and girls, I think that's it. It's still early, but I've already s'mored it. I'm sipping my sweet tea, my sleep tea. We're sitting here watching the fire. Sam's drilling on everything. So yeah, we're gonna hang out and watch the fire for a while, and then when we get tired, we'll go to sleep. So I'm sure that I will be up at the crack of dawn. I'm gonna try to stay up for a while. I really don't want to wake up at like 2, but you know, stuff happens. Usually to me, but it's definitely warmer in here than it is out there. And I walked out there, I was like, ooh, it's colder. So I see you, buddy. I see your drool too. Yeah, I might give him a Benadryl. I don't know. Told you not to eat crap. So we will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, folks. It is 3 o'clock and it's cold. And I don't have any boots on. We did get up and put some layers on here. Sam decided in the middle of the night that, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours ago, that he wanted to take a quick lap. So he got up and wrapped his leash. I tied him off because he kept kind of poking around, but he got up with his leash and decided to walk through all the gear. So he moved everything. I don't know what he's doing. He's being a crazy pup. I think he got cold last night. Let's see what the temp is. Let's see, this is 30 degrees. 30 degrees. It's frosty. A little chilly, so I'm gonna get the fire stoked back up and get the pot on for coffee. It's actually already got water in it, so we just gotta put it on there. So I don't think anything got any burn marks from hot ashes last night, but we'll find out, I'm sure. There's all kinds of crap everywhere though. All right, I'll get back to you. Yeah, my stick's catching on fire. It's plenty good and warm. Wrap that back up. I'm gonna move this tripod too. Something I'd never seen, which it makes sense. My olive oil froze, so that's not going to be going into the pot for the Spam. Crapola. I have to put it in my pocket for a minute. All right, so these eggs are probably gonna cook like, stick like crap to a blanket because this pot is not non-stick, but I'll clean it when I get home. Gonna be a hot mess. Looks less. No over easy here. Oh, the smoke's in my eyes so bad. Oh yeah. Literally spam in eggs. Not and, in. Alright, boys and girls, I'm gonna pack up. I'm starting to get stuff broke down here. I had to drop the tarp. It was just holding too much smoke from that fire, so I'm gonna get everything packed up and then we are going to roll out. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Now you can see me better. So we're gonna pack up and then roll out of here. Thanks for watching. It might be a while for my next one. I don't know. I'm getting ready to start school again, so we'll see how involved it is and how often I can get out on the weekends, but I'm still gonna try, obviously. One night, right? I can just bust my butt during the week, so I will catch you next time, and make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. The like thing really helps push it out to other people. It's like the algorithm BS for YouTube, but if you like it, then it'll suggest it to more people so more people can see it and reach more people. So please do.